Hi, this is Mark Ewing from Colorado, and the reason why I'm doing this video, this consumer alert on the movie The Secret and the Law of Attraction, is simply this. Let me start off by saying, first of all, I have nothing against, I think the movie The Secret was great. I think that they did a great job producing it. I think that the law of attraction is a very, very powerful law and very good techniques that you can use. In fact, I was featured as a success story in a write-up on the Secret blog that has resulted in me getting thousands and thousands of emails and different people contacting me about, well, a lot of them want to know how I do what I do and how they can do it too, and the story behind my success story, I guess. But they also, some of them just want to connect with me and share their experience with The Secret or the Laws of Attraction. And some of these stories are the reason why I'm doing this video as a caution is some of these emails that I get are very, very disturbing. I think it stems from the point of, when you're using the law of attraction and trying to exercise the principles that were taught in the movie The Secret, don't lose your common sense. Don't get so far trying to focus on everything positive that you forget the world in which you live in, or the things that are out there that are also available to help. For example, this lady said that she was going to use The Secret to cure herself of cancer, and that she was no longer seeking the advices of her doctors and all the negative people in her life. Well, if you have a negative doctor, I guess it's probably time to get a positive thinking doctor. That doesn't mean that the doctor that you get is going to tell you that your prognosis is any different. You want that doctor to be totally truthful with you, don't you? And tell you, where you're at as far as your illness and that kind of thing. But getting back to The Secret, The Secret isn't meant for you just to think positive thoughts and hope that that alone will solve your problems. There's an old saying that hoping, wishing, and praying doesn't make things happen, and that is spot on. You can't just have your visualization boards. You can't just be all day meditating in a corner, visualizing your success or thinking positive all the time. If you do that, you just end up sitting in a corner all day thinking positive thoughts. You have to take action. You gotta, getting your focus is one thing, and that's very, very powerful. I highly recommend focus on anything that you want to do in life. The more focused you are on whatever you're looking for, the more that's likely to happen because you're focused on it. It's as simple as that. There's nothing magical, there's nothing mysterious. It's just if you're focused, then you're going to find what you're focused on. If for example, I had lost I don't know, lost something around my house and lost my car keys. If I'm not looking for my car keys, I still might find them, but if I'm focused on looking for my car keys and I'm focused on where they might be, I'm a lot more likely to find them. So getting back to the cancer patient, years and years of medical science are behind you. There's people out there that are willing to put the very best of technology in your favor. Don't disregard what is out there as a resource for you. It's okay to stack the deck in your behalf. It is okay to think positive thoughts and go through the law of attraction and do all that stuff, but it is also okay to also seek the advice of medical professionals and be on medications, to be going through treatments. It's okay. Why not stack the deck on your behalf? Why not do this and this? You don't have to decide between the two. Even on a smaller level, the person that is out there that's contacting me saying that they're ignoring their bills, they're just not thinking about their bills anymore because it's been consuming them. Well, I'm all for not letting bills consume you. I'm all for taking that energy of negative thought and turning it into something positive and doing something positive with it. Instead of lying in bed awake at night worried about something, get up and do one thing positive, and then you'll be able to go back and go to sleep a lot easier. Just those small little steps of doing just one thing positive. If you're out of work and you're needing a job, get up and send a go on to Monster, find one job that you could apply for and apply for that job. You know, I'm not all for working for other people. I'm not saying that. And in fact, quite the opposite. I'm all for creating your own destiny and being your own captain of your own ship. But, you know, point taken. If you ignore your bills, pretty soon they're going to turn off your electricity. They're going to repo your car, and they're going to foreclose on your house. You can't just ignore them. But you can go out there and seek out the services of a trained professional to help you take positive steps, or take positive steps to get away from that issue. You don't have to dwell on it. You don't have to be trapped by it. You don't have to be stuck in your current situation, but you do have to take positive action. So focus, positive action, and good planning. Good planning, knowing exactly what you want is half the battle. As soon as you know what you want, man, you can just focus right in on that. It's kind of like buying a car. You know, if you're out there just looking at every single car out there on the market, you know, it's going to take you a while. But if you go out there knowing that you want a Subaru Outback, and you want, you know, a 2007 Subaru Outback, you want it blue, you want all the features on it, man, your search is so finely focused that you can get right there and get the results you want like that. So don't lose your head. Don't lose common sense. You know, if you stand in front of a moving train, even if you think positive thoughts, you know, my guess is that train can still probably run you over. And we just haven't quite gotten to that level of science fiction yet where we can stand in front of a train and let a passing train go right through us. Someday we will. And someday, you know, who knows what is possible. Everything is possible. Remember, man wasn't born to fly. We didn't have wings, and we cannot fly on our own. At least the ones I know can't. But we figured out a way, being the humans we are. We didn't let that roadblock stop us from flying. Just because we didn't have wings, we didn't stop dreaming about flight. We just figured out another way. Don't lose your heads. I guess last but not least, you know, the other thing that I want to announce is I finally got wise after all this time, after taking all these emails and everything. You know, it really does become overwhelming and time consuming. And I love getting your emails, and I love hearing from you. But I also love spending time with my family and my friends, and I love doing what I like to do as well. So what I've done, I'm no longer going to take, you know, I'll still receive the emails, but I'm not going to try to respond to all of them. That just gets way too, like I said, time consuming. What I've done is basically taken my story, or my success story, and put it down in an ebook format that you can download. You can hear about how I use the law of attraction and the principles in The Secret to basically get a career path. Like I said, I get to travel all over the world, and you know, I always grew up wanting to be Indiana Jones. I grew up wanting to be the National Geographic guy. I look at the people on the Travel Channel and I go, I want to be that person too. And you know, I wanted a life of adventure and getting to travel and do that kind of thing, and I've been able to do that in very short order. Once I had that focus on exactly what I wanted to do, and it just happened like that. If you want information on that, I've set up a website. You can go to rokx.com. That again is R as in Richard, O as in Oscar, K as in Kite, X as in X-ray. I'll put up a little thing right here on this movie, so that you can see the website to go to. And I have a free travel course, basically is what I've called it, that you can download. It's absolutely free. If your passion is travel, just like mine, man, more power to you. I'll show you exactly how it is I did what I did, and how you can do it too. Don't lose your heads in following The Secret. Thank you for watching my video.